Welcome back to Growing Craft. Please do subscribe to our channel before we start this video and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you do not miss out any of our updates. Also do check our website www.growingcraft.com and let's get started.
Hello Rajni. So very quickly we'll do this session. So if you guys remember, recently we had done these coasters. Now many of you had asked me what to do on the back side. Can we paint it? Can we use this? Can we use that? So I just thought of doing the continuation of this video. So in this one, I am going to do a bit more of texture work, which I have already done. So if just in case if you guys have not seen that, I'll ask my team members to share the link. You can check our YouTube channel for all those things. So yes, these are the coasters what we had done earlier. Okay, now here what I have done is the modeling paste work, texture work, and I have done this on all the coasters. I have used this stencil. You can check our website for all the varieties of designs and the stencils whatever are available. Like we have also come up with few more new designs on our website, so do check that. Now let us start with the next part. Okay, so on the back side here I'm going to use my chalk paint. Now if you see here in the front I have used yellow, and on the back side I'm going to use another color. Now why am I doing another color? Because I just like, if I'm doing a coaster, I just thought having different colors is going to be really exciting. Like whenever I want I can use this shade, whenever I want I can just turn it around and use another shade. Now I prefer to work with chalk paints. Why? Because they are absolutely matte and they look amazing on your any kind of basis. For the texture I have used stencils. You can try these stencils and they work out beautifully on any of the mediums. Okay, now here I'm using my chalk paint. Now whenever I'm working with my texture work, my modeling paste, I try to avoid using water, otherwise it is just going to make your texture paste, modeling paste smudgy. So yes, that is something which you need to make sure. If you just want to add some water and do some watercoloring technique, please do make sure that you use your varnish before that. Okay, now can you see how beautiful these colors are looking? They're looking absolutely gorgeous. And once I am done with this, then I'm going to let it dry. And you can see how beautiful this looks. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep a container beneath so that it's easier for me to spread my colors. Okay, so one part is done. Now let's move on to another one. For another one, let's take a different shade. So this is blue. Let me add some pink to this. So like I said, you guys can play around with any of the shades and colors. Yes, do check our website. Like I mentioned earlier also, we have come up with a lot of new designs and stencils and transfer sheets. So yes, do check that. And so here I would prefer to use my Anukul brushes rather than my sponge dauber. Why? Because I love having these grain marks on my coasters. So I know many of you had asked me कि transfer sheets के साथ क्या हम texture base में use कर सकते हैं? Yes, absolutely. I have asked Jyoti to share a link with you all where you can see that how on the texture work. You can use your decoupage images, you can use your transfer sheets, and just in case if you guys have not checked, you guys can check out our YouTube channel. Okay, and here this goes, and this looks good. So I'm just going to do 2 coasters now so that I can show you that how it was earlier and how it has taken a new look now. So this is how the backside of the coaster looks. Now very quickly I'm going to use my heat gun. Guys, please do check our website growingcraft.com just in case if you guys have missed out on any of these supplies. Now very quickly I'm going to run a coat of varnish. Why I'm using varnish right now? Because with the transfer sheets many a times we tend to add a lot of water, and just to avoid the smudging of my transfer sheet and just to make sure that it comes out smoothly, I'm adding varnish. Otherwise, if you have a lot of time to dry out your paints and everything, then you really don't need to have your varnish coat here. So like I said, I don't have too much time to add dry everything. So here very quickly I'm going to use my varnish, and once the varnish coat dries out, then we can use our transfer sheet. Okay, so here we are almost done with our varnish work. Now as we already have a design beneath this, very quickly I'm going to wipe it off so that जो भी extra color mediums लगा होगा, that will be cleaned. Now once, let me just check if this has dried out. Almost done. Okay. Now here I'm going to use my massive, now here I will be using my massive stamp. So just a few polka dots here and there. I don't want to add too much of colors or dimensions here and there. Just a bit of work, a bit of patches here and there. And now we need to choose on our transfer sheets. So there are a lot of designs and I'm not sure. So ऐसा नहीं है कि इसमें हम यही कर सकते हैं, उसमें हम वही कर सकते हैं. We can just pick and choose the designs we want. So maybe I'll go with this one flower and one, and maybe okay, let me do one thing. Let me pick up only one sheet and do it. If you want, you can use different designs and use it. Okay, now here is the design what I have. Now I quickly need to cut this. Now just to check if this fits my coaster, I can just keep it like this, and I think this fits very well. And here we are done. So the most important part is to do your modeling paste work, to do your color work, and then do your varnish work and then do your transfer work. Even if you don't want to use your varnish, it's absolutely fine, but you need to make sure that whatever you have used, the colors, the mediums, they have dried out well. Now I just wanted to be a little more safer. That's the reason I have used varnish. It is always good to use your varnish. Okay, now here I'm done. I'm not going to use any of the butterflies. I don't want to have like those butterflies and everything. And yeah, there is no requirement of doing the fussy cut work, but I tend to don't like the plastic film which is visible too much. That is the only reason. Otherwise they are anyways not very much visible, so you can always chuck that part. Okay, and we are almost done. So just in case if you guys want to check out the Caesar collection, it is there on our website, and I hope you guys will like it. Also do check our YouTube channel, because tomorrow morning we will be publishing our alcohol ink video on how to varnish that. I know we are very late about it, but it is there. All the supplies, whatever I'm using right now, is available on our website growingcraft.com. you guys can check it there, and just in case if anything is not in stock, let us know, we will get it for you guys. Okay, and almost done. So like I mentioned earlier also, if you guys don't want to use your modeling paste, you guys can directly do the gesso work and do your stamping, coloring, and then your transfer sheets. It's absolutely fine how we had done on our first session like a couple of weeks back on the same designs. Okay, now what I am going to do is I am going to peel off the upper layer. Okay, and now I'm going to have it like this. Press this really well. This should stick to your base really well. Okay, and now I'm going to remove this film and have it on my base. I'll try to use the maximum design as much as I can. I think this goes pretty well. And now we'll start pressing this. This is a very important step. Please do make sure that you press this really well on the base. It should stick well. Then only while removing, it will be easier for us to remove it smoothly. Like just in case if you guys don't remember, last time when we had done this coaster, I had done the blunder. So yeah, don't do that. Okay. Now once I'm happy with this, let me just stick it on the sides and see if it sticks, then I'm going to keep it. Otherwise we can always trim them off. Okay, and now I'm going to pour in the water. Let me take up another brush. Yeah, so I'm just going to make my transfer sheet wet. So this is a very easy way. Like if you guys just see, I did the texture work. It hardly took 5 minutes for me. Then I did my coloring work. It hardly took some time. And now here I'm doing my transfer work. Stamping is something which I wanted very lightly. So I didn't do much of that. If you guys want, you can do your stamping work more. It's completely up to you guys. Okay. Now very quickly I'm dabbing a lot of water so that I make this really wet. And this looks crazy. I'm super excited to see that how it is going to work out on the colors, the different shades what we have right now. Okay. Now can you see the designs? When you are able to see like just a shadow kind of thing, that means your image have almost transferred. So just make sure that everything has dipped really well. Otherwise वो एक part से निकलेगा, दूसरे part से नहीं निकलेगा, and we don't want to do that. And enough water to slide this down, and this looks amazing. Can you see this? Let me take this out. Yeah. Can you see this? This looking beautiful. Now let me try out this one too. So and ta-da! How is it? Did you guys like it? Do let me know in the comment section if you guys liked it. I just felt that I need to add a tinge of color here, which has just come out. Yeah, and this looks great now. So I'm going to just run this around, and this looks gorgeous. So can you see, like, the back side was plain, I just added the texture, then I added my chalk paint, and then what I added was my transfer sheet. And yes, of course, with the stencil work, these things look absolutely gorgeous. So this is one of the designs. You can play around with varieties of stencil work, and they look absolutely amazing. So yes, later on, like once this dries out really well, I am just going to add my varnish to it. I'll just let it settle down really well. Just in case if you guys want, just press this with your paint brushes a bit so that it comes out on the textures really well. Okay, so let me just show you that how it looks on the texture. Can you guys see how beautiful it looks? It has taken the textures so well. So these are the beauty of the transfer sheets, and they look absolutely amazing. Yes, all these transfer sheets are available. There are a lot of designs available on our website. You can check transfer sheets, stencils, chalk paints, heat gun, massive stamps, everything is available. So you guys can definitely check this out. Now we are coming up with a lot of tutorials and yes, a lot of courses. I am working on a workshop which we will be planning soon. Just let me know in the comment section if you guys are interested in our workshop. Now what I do with the leftover pieces of the transfer sheet, so this is a leftover transfer sheet. I just put it back in the packet so that whenever I need it next time, I just take it out and I can use it. Now honestly, with just one transfer sheet you can create a lot of projects, and yes, they definitely are worth buying. And with the stencils, I have been using these stencils for almost like quite long years now, and nothing happens to the stencil, so they are one of the best buying. So yes, with this our video is done, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this session. Just in case if you guys have any query, do let me in the comment section. Do comment on any of our YouTube videos, and I will be so happy to read your comments. Thank you guys, take care, bye bye.